Hope you're ready for a long review. Not necessarily long, but this is not going to be pretty. The new 30 Seconds to Mars album, America. This is their first album released in 5 years to a pretty decent Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams. Oh, where to start? Well, the cover, there really is no cover to this album. This is the cover that was on Wikipedia that you are currently seeing on your screen. Those are sex positions, if you haven't caught on already, and some, just weird. They had the fans create this album cover idea, which is cool, but this album cover is laughable no matter what you put on the album. Song-wise, yeah, another miss. I mean, Walk on Water, I have told you that I did like that song when it came out, and I was saying, hopefully this means a new album for them is coming, and that kicks off the album. That's all cool and all, but it's Walk on Water gets old after a while because of its repetitiveness, and that's what most of these songs do. They're very bad trap beats, I feel, and very, very cliche lyrics, like cliche to the point where it is just terrible. I mean, I have no respect for this album at all. I mean, other than Walk on Water, I mean, there's Monolith, which is a cool instrumental, I think, but only a minute and a half long, and then Remedy, which is decent, but nothing spectacular. Other than that, I didn't really like the A$AP Rocky feature on One Track Mind. I remember listening to that and being like, that was very, very shitty, wasn't it? And even the Halsey feature in Love is Madness. I mean, I'm not a Halsey fan, but, I know she can do better. I mean, I can't even find anything nice to say about this album. Give me a second.
2 hours later.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything nice to say about this album, so it's 30 Seconds to Mars trying too hard to appeal with the millennial loop, as it is called. They tried too hard to make the billboards. Don't really think that happened. Maybe Walk on Water hit the billboards, I don't know, but don't think it did. And this was way overproduced. I think people bashed Fall Out Boy a little too much for Mania, for how overproduced it was, but at least that produced some good tracks that were somewhat memorable. This thing, whatever you want to call it, I don't really think produced anything great, and other than the one good song on here, the rest is just so bland and boring. It tries to appeal, but it just doesn't work. I mean, it goes to a Maroon 5 status where this sounds completely all Jared Leto, like a solo career. Like I said, kind of like what you're getting with Maroon 5 with Adam Levine, where the name is still there, but it's basically just him at this point, even though there's like 9 people in the band. There's still, I think, 3 other people in this band, but you do not hear them a lot at all, or little to none. And, there are bands that can go out there and do pop music pretty well. Fall Out Boy is okay at it. Linkin Park actually was pretty decent, I think, with their album, and Paramore, over the past couple of albums, switched to pop and did a nice job actually still sounding like a band in areas. This one was just, the attention was on Jared Leto, and the songs were just so overproduced and just so cliche, it just blows my mind. And like I said, literally I tried to sit and think, what is one good thing about this album, and I could not find anything at all. Now, does this warrant a 0? In my opinion, I don't think it warrants a 0, but it's still going to get a very low 1 1.5 out of 10. Why? Because I like Walk on Water, and I like Monolith, which is basically just 1.5 minutes. So there you go. 1.5 out of 10. Hopefully 30 Seconds to Mars learns from this mistake and at least goes back to something like they did in their past album, Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams. Other than that, I don't know if I want anything to do with 30 Seconds to Mars anymore. I've been a fan for a while, but hearing this was very, very upsetting that they tried too hard. That's the Garage Door. But I'm not going to completely go away from them, but every time they put out something new now, I'm going to hesitate, and there will be a reason, and this album is the reason. So whatever your opinions are on it, I get it. You might like it, I don't, but I'm probably in the majority here where I can say this album is a piece of shit, and it deserves to rot. We have had some disappointing albums come out lately. This is the big one. We waited 5 years for this garbage fire, and I'm never going back to this thing again. Anyway, tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this album? And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you're on Facebook, share, and I'll catch you guys next time.